I've done till here. And the file is in your screen. You can just download and you can open the same file. Shall we? Okay, now let's start. So we have created department-wise, manager-wise, month-wise, and day-wise sales. So I'm just going to the department level and I'm selecting here insert. Yogita, you can now. I'm just clicking on insert and I'm just clicking on. Okay, so this is your pivot table. But if you want to create a chart, you can create from two ways. Let me explain you. In insert, you have charts option. If you click on this, you'll get all the charts, whichever you want. Or else you can just click on pivot table analyze. You have here pivot chart. Okay. You can just click on this. Again, you can select the same thing. Both the ways you can do it. But once you are inside this, then only you'll get this option. Remember, in this, I'm selecting the pie chart and I'm just clicking OK. Can you guys see now? Don't touch your screen. And then you can try in your screen. First listen, then execute. So first thing, if you want to give any total, which means the title of this chart, then you have to double click on this part. It will show you the blue color icon. Okay. Here you can just delete and you can type here sales by department. Okay. And once you have typed here, now you have the sum of sales. If you want to remove the sum of sales, right click and you have option called hide all field buttons on the chart. If you want to hide that on this, now you have here three options. This is called legend. So let me explain you again. See, when you click on this plus icon, this is called chart elements. Here you have only three conditions. One is your chart title, which you are seeing this. Okay, second one is called as a data labels. If you click on this, it will show you the numbers. And the third one is called as a legend. This is the one. If I remove this, it will not show you anything. But you will not come to know which department has what column. Okay. So suppose this is your department. Which department the blue color is now? Any idea? No. Until unless you add this, you will not come to know. That is why we kept this option. If you are keeping, I want this below the title. So right click here and you can see top. So do you see here now? Below the title, you are getting this option. I hope. I want to keep a bit bold. You know, this is not too attractive. To make it attractive, you can change the text color and all those things. For example, if I'm selecting this and if I want to keep some background color or whatever it may be, so let me just change the font boldness. Can you see now? You are seeing the boldness option. Again, if you select this, you can make it bold. You have that option. Now I need this value to change the color. So I'm just using here white color. So you can change the color. If you want to make it bold, you can make it bold. So you change the background color also. In the same home tab, you have a fill option. You can change whichever the color you want to see. After you. But don't change any color for the time being. Let it be as it is. We'll be applying different format now. Copy this. Once you are done, copy it. Come back to the dashboard and select any one cell and paste it. Let's go to the manager wise sales. Okay. In this, I'm just clicking on pivot table analyze, pivot chart. And this time I'm taking again donut chart. So earlier I have taken which one? Pie. Now donut. What is the differences between pie and donut? When you see pie, it will look like a slice. And when you see donut, it will look like the overweave, like a circle. Clear? That is the difference. So I'm just selecting the donut one and clicking OK. The same concept you have to do again. What and all? Title change, and you have to keep this all aligned. Got it? Can you guys try? Clear? What do you think? No, right? Is it visible? No. So you can just click on this data labels and you can take call out option or more options. When you click on this more option, in the right hand side, you will see all the information. Okay. And this is how it gonna represent. But I want something to be outside of this. So if you drag it like this, now can you see that? You got it. So you can drag it out also. This data label, you can drag it out. But sir, I don't want to drag anything. I don't want to do anything. Then what is the next best option? I don't want to do anything. What is the next best option? I can increase the size of circle. How? So when you click on any one circle, right click. Do you see here format data series? If I click on this, do you see the donut height size or the whole size option? If you reduce this, can you see it is increasing? Now it is visible, the values. Clear on this? So I've done this, copy it, come to the dashboard and select any one cell and paste it there. I need here top 5 month sale. How many I need? Can you guys create it? Here you have value filter and then top 5. That's it. You have to select like this. So you got the top 5 one. Okay. But it should sort ascending. Okay, no need. Let it be. Pivot table, pivot chart, and you can select here column. And modify everything. Just need to remove this first, sum of sales, hide value buttons.
Excuse
Once you
me,
click on
sir.
this, yes,
I cannot remove that sum of sales.
the one which I have shown you now,
Yes, sir.
right click on that. You will
Yes,
get
sir.
the hide value field buttons.
When I'm right clicking, it's not appearing, sir.
Okay. Then keep your cursor here. Keep it.
Okay, sir.
Now press there, right click, and then hide all field buttons. And remove the total. Okay, now here if you see chart elements, you have n number of things. Can you see that now? Okay, let me just explain you one by one. Just have a look here. Whenever you click on the plus sign, you get axis. Axis are nothing but you're having the numbers and the name are called as axis. First thing. Second is axis title, which you can give it. We generally don't keep that. Chart title is the one which you're seeing above. If I remove this, it will go off. If I add, it will come back again. So I need to write here top 5 sales by month. If you want to make it bold, you can make it bold at the same time. Now, after doing this, you have here data labels. Data labels are nothing but the numbers which you are representing. Each month, what is the sales? And next, table information. When you keep here data table, it will give you the below the names, the values, which we don't need it. So I'm ignoring it. Error bar, it will show you close the values to which you have reached. For example, now it is 71K. Okay. When I click on the error bar, automatically it is showing you, see there. You have close to 70K. That is how it is representing. This is optional. Now, coming to this grid line. Grid lines are nothing but the lines which you are seeing here, the horizontal lines. So if you remove that, it will get removed. Now, this total is nothing but again your legend. You can remove that also. I hope this makes clear to you. Just copy this, click on the dashboard and paste it. And you can keep it below also. So it will represent in this way. Are we good? Okay, now the last one is day by sales. Pivot table analyze, pivot chart, and here I'm selecting the bar and I'm just clicking OK. So if
Yes.
I sort here, descending to ascending, what it is giving me, the visual, giving me ascending to descending. If I pause, sort it from ascending to descending, now it is working properly. I need in this format. So you need to keep your cursor here in the sum of sales and go to the data tab and sort it A to Z. Clear? Copy the same visual and come to the dashboard and paste it here. Now you got all the four. Now let's format few things. If you're done with this thing, I want to align in a proper way. So the size of these two should be same. So how do you come to know whether the size of these two are same? You just keep your cursor. You will be seeing here format. In this format, do you see the size? Horizontal and vertical. So you need to select the visual, go to the format, and you'll see there. Again for the same thing. So I can see here 7.54, but here it is 7.56. So 2-inch extra here. Getting it? So this is how the centimeters work. So select the cell or the visual, go to format and check it out. I need this size to be increased. You know, the column size and bar size should be increased. I can see multiple gaps here. Getting it? So I want to increase it. So everyone, please listen carefully now. If you are selecting this cell, okay, any one column, if you right click and you have format data series, if you click on this, automatically you will get the gap width. Okay, if you reduce it, for example, if I'm keeping here, is it increasing? Can you see there now? So if I'm keeping here around 35%, you can see there. Earlier it was small one. Now at least we are able to weave it. The same concept I'm using on this part also. Select this, right click, you have a format data series. You will see the gap width and I'm just keeping here 35%. You can clear? Okay, now you guys need to do some coloring as you said. Okay, simple way. Before coloring, I need to add something else. What we need to add here? I need something called dynamic options. So dynamic slicers. So when I select any region, this should work for the region. When I select any manager, it should work for manager. When I select any year, it should work for year. Got it? So like that, we're gonna use it. So we'll be cross-checking here. So I'm just gonna go here. If I select any one visual, you will get here pivot chart analyze. In that, do you see the insert slicer? If you click on insert slicer, you have an n number of options. I'm just selecting here. Which option? Region. When I select here, I got this condition. So I'm just keeping it here. So this is my region. I'll just keep it below. Now, if I'm selecting East, is it working for all the visuals? Yes, no, no. Okay. If I want to make it work with all the visuals, right click on the slicer. Do you see here report connection? If you click on this, it will connect with everything. If you click on these things, it will connect. Now, if you see, even the values will change. If I select South, can you see here? The values for South and all the graphs are changing. If I select for West, again it is changing. If I select here, again it is changing. If I select North, again it is changing. If I clear everything, it will come back. Got it? Can you guys try it? Just select any one visual, go to pivot table, view your chart, analyze, insert slicer, and select the region. If you want to add any one more slicer, then select this, go to the chart, insert. You have something called year also. So you can select the year and you can keep it here. But I need to keep parallelly next to next, like a buttons. To keep that, see, first you have to select the slicer of year. Then inside this slicer or option, you will see column. Just type 2 and you will see like this. So this is another way of approaching the slicer. Clear? This is called slicer button. Once you add this, right click, you have report connection, again give to everything. Can you guys try it? Okay, now I want to add even the product information, which product, what is the manager sales and all those things. Okay, for that, what we're gonna do, again, we're gonna select any one slicer, I mean the chart, slicer, and you can use here the option called product. And if you click here, you will get all the 6. And now I want to distribute with 3 and 3. So 3, I'm using it. When I'm using this 3, is it working fine? So you have to place it like this. Is it good approach? What do you think? Can I use it?
No.
No. Then I don't have to use that option. Simple. You should understand whether it is required or not. That's it. The concept is very simple here. Clear? Now, these are the 2 slices you have added and these are the graph you have presented. Now you have another option here. Now about the coloring part. How do you get this coloring? If you select here, page layout, in this page layout, do you see the themes option? If you click on that themes, you will get all the informations. If you want any other color, then click on this colors and check it out. Automatically, it will change the color, whichever the pattern you need. So you don't have to work on the color part. Automatically, it is giving. So whichever you like, you can represent it. And this is your simple dashboard. What logo or to create anything here. Okay. And now remember, whenever you're presenting to your management, you'll not show all the files, all the sheets over here. Remember this. Only one dashboard and one raw data. Always remember. Okay. So whatever you have worked, you should hide it. So right click here and hide. Right click, hide the sheet. So it is getting hide. Can you see that? So you don't have any sheets over there now. So how many sheets you are seeing? So one is your data. From that data, you have created this visual. That is how you need to represent to the management. Clear? One. Second, if you want to add image here, for example, any image. Suppose this is sales for dashboard of XLR. So if you want to represent that, you have to go to insert and there you will be seeing the picture. You can select here picture in cell or over cell. If I select this one, I need here picture over cell. From which device? From this device. I'm just selecting and I'm coming here and selecting the location where I have the pictures. And then I'm reducing the size of this and I'm placing over here. Okay, so you can place in this way. Now, if you are not able to match the color, then select the shape, go to the shape format and change the color from here. Shape fill, whichever the color you want, you can keep it. Now, is it clear? So you can place it in this way also. So I'm just, okay. Now coming to this topic, Power Query. So basically Power Query is an ETL tool, which is from Microsoft. So Microsoft has two tools for ETL. One is SSIS tool, which is advanced level. Okay. And the second one ETL tool is your Power Query. And in Excel, Power Query is add-on. It's an add-on tool in Power Query. Okay, in Excel, especially. And it was introduced on 2010 in Excel. Clear? So these are the conditions you need to remember. But what is Power Query and what is ETL? Okay, let's understand. First thing, you have two things which is related to Power. One is Power Query and the second one is called as Power Pivot. Power Query, as I said, it is an ETL tool. So you can extract the data, transform the data and load the data. Extract means from where? Extract data from various data sources. Various data source in the sense any data tool. It may be PDF, it may be image, it may be anything. Doesn't matter. Any format, any data source, SQL server, online, anything you can connect. And you will get this Power Query option there. Clear? So once you extract it, the next concept is what? What is the next concept? Then you have T, which means transform data. So what are you gonna do? Transform it. In short, it is known as cleaning the data. Clear? In terms of a proper format. After doing this, you have a L option. L is nothing but load the data to create report or dashboard. And this is called your point table. Clear on this? So let's try to get the point table if it is possible. If they give us the access, then definitely we can use it. I'm just copying this link. Coming to here, get data. And here I'm using from file or yes. We have option called from other sources. And from where? From web. You will never ever click directly here. For the beginners, you should not click there. Once you're experienced, you will understand what is the difference. Okay, not now. So you will go here from other source. You will click on the from the web. And let's see. You will get the option called the URL point and you have to paste it. One pop-up window will pop up here. See? For the first time, it will take time. And do you see here basic and advanced? Advanced is nothing but it's just a partition. At the end, you will be adding the URL preview here. So basics is a simple option. Paste the URL in the basics. By default, it is selected basic only. And then once you click OK, you will get the connection option. It will request you for that. And once you have connected, it will show you the URL over here. And the tables, whichever it's displayed there, you can see here. And based on the version, it may change. I'm saying you again. You may not get the same information also. See, table 1, table 2, and all those things I have. So if I click on this, do you see here? Column 1 and column 2 I'm getting. If I'm selecting table 1, now this is giving some other information. Table 2, another information. So I'm getting all the information of location. Okay, I've seen this somewhere. Location, stadium, capacity, and number of matches. After this, what do we have? Points table. So if I click on this, no. If I click on this, no. And if I select this also, it's not working. Where it is going actually? Where it is showing you? It is showing you all the information like this. Can you see this? These are the informations you are getting. After this, you are getting all this information. Now let me just check again. Table 7, table 8, table 9, table 10. So like this manually you should cross check because they have not given the name of that table. So now you are seeing India versus England. So somewhere they have mentioned England. England is here. And where is that? India versus England. Did they mention anywhere here? In this part? No? So how it is going? Is it going here now? You mean to say that? This is the records what you are seeing. Clear? Now if I go here, 15, see, 30th September, the scoreboard and all those things. These are the scoreboard. Can you see here? So it is skipping this option. Then how do you get this option? I need this table now. So how can I get it? So manually you will be selecting everything and you need to cross check. Is it a good deal? No, right? So if you need here, you just need to click on the source. Again, this will redirect to this table. Now in this, let's see whether do we have a table or not. I'm just copying this link again. So this is the second link which you are seeing here. I'm copying this link, going back, get data from other source and from web. Now this is the second link which I'm pasting it over here. So if you're applying all the links, then you're in trouble. So that is the reason, please wait. This is how you will get it. And it will ask you to connect. Just click on connect. Nothing else you have to do. Now let's see whether it is getting connected or not. Are you getting any information? I'm not getting any information now. Now, table 1. Am I getting teams and all those things? Can you see that? If I select table 2, am I getting the records now? So this is how it gonna replace over here. If you see properly, the first one is the upper one and the second one which you're seeing is the bottom one. So you're getting all these records over here. So which table you need to suggest now? Table 2. So can you just you are understanding how to import the data? Okay. In your office works, basically most of the users will use Google Sheet, SharePoint and all. At that time, how do you connect with that file to Excel? If they ask you to connect it, then you have to learn these things. These are very important. Okay. So once you select here, now let me just show you. If I click on this, here you have two conditions. One is load and the second one is transform data. Transform data in the sense, it means that you're connecting to the Power Query and it is showing you in the Power Query itself. Can you see that? So it is redirecting to a Power Query. But once you are into a Power Query, it will not go back to your Excel. Until unless you close this window, you will see the Excel file. Now, if I want to switch back to the Excel, am I able to? See, I'm just being in book 1. I'm clicking here, but still it is showing me where? Power Query Editor. If I close this window now, if I close, let me just keep it. Now what I'm seeing here? Excel. Is it clear? So I can come back to the Excel again when I close Power Query window. But what is that Power Query window? It is a different platform where you clean the data without writing formulas. What I said? So you want to learn with formula or without formula? So this is the place where you need to learn it. That is called Power Query. Okay. So how to connect, I'm just showing you. Once it gets data here, if it is giving me the access, then it will come, or else it will not come. By default, it is. It's not my problem. So let's see, it is loading. If it is possible, it will come or it will load. If it is not possible, it will throw me error. So if I want to go back to the data, then again, I have to click here, get data. You can see here, which option? Data tab, get data. Which option you see? Launch query editor, or else the easiest way. Now, if I select this, can you see here the query option also? If I click on this and if I click on edit, where it is redirecting now? Power Query. Okay. Now, do I see the column properly here? My column is where? In the first row. Can you see this? If I use first row, it will convert automatically. Now, I don't want this first row records. I don't need this record. So I can just select here. Okay, do I have a right click option? No. Okay, let me just check. Keep. Okay, remove. Do I see remove? Yes, remove top rows. So if I select here, remove top rows. So I need to remove the row number 1. So I got the record now. Earlier the data was different. Now the data is different. Am I using any formula here? Okay, I want to split the number separately and text separately. Are you getting it? Number and text should be separate. So right click. I'm using here split column by digit to non-digit. Did I use any formula? If I close and load now. Now earlier it was like this. Now see the change once it get load. It will take time to load. Just because you're connecting to their website, so it takes time. Now can you see here? Earlier it was in a different platform. Now it is in a proper platform. Which one is good now? This is clear. So this is how you will be using Power Query. I hope this makes clear to everyone. Any questions? Okay. Now I'm just closing this window. I want everyone to close it in your screen. Just close it. Open a new blank one. Open a new completely blank. And I'm gonna share you the file. I want you guys to follow that file. You will just download that file, guys. You'll not use that file. I repeat. Just open a blank one, everyone. Once you have done, I'm sharing one file to you guys, which is called Power Query Data. Please select that and just download. Don't open that file. I repeat, don't open that file. Just download. Have you guys downloaded the file?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you have opened, then I'm not the responsible person now. I'm saying you again. Now open a blank one, only the blank one. Go to the data tab. You will see get data from file from Excel workbook. From file from Excel workbook. Few topics are related to the Excel, what you have learned in Excel also. Few topics are related to your work. So whatever you had a task. Again, I'm saying you data, get data, and here from file from Excel workbook. If you click on this, it will ask you the location. The file which I have shared, you need to click on that and import. What error it is giving you? Have you opened that file? The one which I shared you? Paka? Guys, select this table, employee names, and click on transform data. Done?
Yes, sir.
So welcome to Power Query. Now here. You guys are seeing column header. What is column header here? It should be column 1 or names. It should be names or column 1. Now what you are seeing there? So is it a right column? Okay, then what you have to do in home tab, you have something called. Can you guys click on that? Only one time you need to press. In home tab, you have use first row as header. If you click on this, are you getting the names as header? Don't multiple time click, or else you'll get first name as Shyam Kumar. Don't do it, only one time. Okay, in case if you have done, few users, if you have clicked like this and you got Shyam Kumar, remove from here. This is called apply step. Whatever the changes you do in this column, it will apply here. So the first thing you need to understand, whenever you import or extract any data, it will show you here. From here, it will show you all the columns. And whatever the changes you do here, it will show you in the query settings. I hope this makes clear to everyone. The concept is clear? Okay. Now, let me just show you. You have Shyam Kumar, Ramcharan, Kiran Rao, and Salman Khan. I need first name and last name. What do I need? First name and last name. Which formula do we use in Excel? Is equal to right, left. Okay, find, len, whatever you have it. So simple. If you right click, do you see something called split column? Okay, where you need to select column header. Just keep your cursor here, right click, split column by delimiter, and then click OK. Now what you got? First name and last name? To clean the data. What do you mean by cleaning the data? The names. Can you see it is not in a proper letters? So whenever we need to do, we have to write a formula. Again, here what we're gonna do, we're gonna select two columns. How to select two columns? Control A to select the table columns, all the columns. But if you want specific columns, then select and press Control and select. Got it? You need to press Control or Control A now. Can you guys do it? You have selected the table. Now right click and you see transform, and what do you see here? Can you click on that? What it is giving you now? Apply. If you click on close and apply, where it will come, let's see. Earlier you had only one column. Now how many columns you are seeing? Two columns. One is first name and second one is last name. And the rows are 4. Close and load. You see here, close and load. Click on this, it will come back here. Now if I want to go, okay, where is my first column? Initially which I started, that was my full name. Do we have any column there, full name? So which formula we need to use? Concatenate. Instead of using concatenate, again I'll click on the query and again I'll click on edit. This will take me back to the Power Query. Can you guys come back to the Power Query now? Are we in Power Query now? Okay. Now press Ctrl A. Select both the columns. Go to add column. And then do you see merge column there? If you click on this merge column, what will happen? See there? Is it asking you separator? What do you need to add between two names? Space. Drop down. Drop down and select the space. And what do you want to give the name? The new name. Full name. So you can just give your full name and click OK. If you click OK, you'll get the answer. So earlier you had 2 columns now. Okay, now again go back to the home, click on close and load. That's it. You're done.